Hi guys, it's Elissa at Moat Cottage Homesteading. Today we're going to have a look around Moat Cottage to see what is happening on our small space homestead this spring. As you know, a lot happens in the spring. It's such an exciting time. We've got new life, we've got babies, we've got seedlings, we've got the garden starting to grow. All we need is a bit of rain. So let's have a look and see what's been going on around here. 5 weeks ago I put 9 eggs under this Bootie Duck. Now she'd been broody for a while and I'd been taking the eggs because I didn't want to have any ducklings, but she continued to be broody, so I got some eggs from the other ducks and put them under her. So they're not actually her ducks, but she seems to be a good mother and they were due to hatch today. By the looks of it, we've got a few under there. So I can't wait to see how many ducklings we get once she comes off the nest. We're walking up onto a musky duck meeting. Sometimes they have these important meetings. I'm not sure what they're about, but it does sound very important. They last about a minute or two, and then it goes back to being dead quiet, and you wouldn't even know we had ducks. See, back to quiet. In the garden we've got some irises that are in flower. The bulbs are dying down. We've got this Granny Smith apple. This is one of the 2 Granny Smiths that I learnt how to graft earlier in the year. The other one's in a pot in the backyard. It seems to be doing quite well. The roses are in full bloom and the lemon tree is in flower. So we're at the end of the lemons for the season just gone, and we'll be starting a new batch. So we've always got plenty even though I use a lot. The lavender's all in flower. The rosemary looks like it's ready for a little prune. And up there under the netting is the mulberry tree, which is abundant in fruit. It's just not getting enough water though, because we have water restrictions at the moment, so we have to be careful with our water use. Australia's just so dry at the moment. This is a youngberry which is also netted, and that will be fruiting in a few weeks. Got nasturtiums in flower, which I think they're always in flower. Now my chickens are not broody at the moment. Usually they go broody around this time of year, and I was going to put some eggs under them because I was given some eggs. But as they're not broody, I've got them in the incubator. So it's the first time I've ever used the incubator, and so far so good. We've got seedlings. I keep planting seeds every week. So we've always got seedlings that have to go out into the garden. And in the backyard, all the pots in the Veggie Garden seems to be growing and doing quite well. I've got the stakes in for the tomatoes, ready for them to grow up nice and high. A new passion fruit vine has been planted on the back trellis or the back fence, and hopefully it'll grow up as big as this one that's next to it. We've put a wire fence around the citrus area this year to protect it from the dogs so that they don't dig up the pumpkins or the other things that we've got growing in there. We have some Jerusalem artichokes, loofah, comfrey and violets in here, as well as the pumpkins, a few different varieties of pumpkins. And this abstract wire around the pumpkins is for them to grow up like a trellis. And they grow up all over it, and as well as on the ground. This spring I've also planted 3 kiwi fruit plants to make use of the vertical space. Because it's a small garden, I'm thinking of small spaces and growing up. There's a huge variety of things in the vegetable garden, everything from garlic, tomatoes, pumpkins, cucumbers, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, chilies, lots of silver beet, perpetual spinach, yacons, asparagus, zucchini, nasturtiums, basil, horseradish, parsley, chives, borage, snow peas and much, much more. What I love about the spring, apart from the warm sunshine finally coming back after the winter, is that the potential for new life. There's hope, there's the excitement for what may be. You think of the harvest that you might be harvesting at the end of the season. Every seed and every seedling that you plant may become an abundance of food. And if you don't plant anything, it won't happen. And you just never know what the season's going to bring. You don't know what the weather's going to be and whether you're going to get rain or storms or bug infestations. But whatever you plant, something must work out. You must get one thing at least that will work. So the more you plant, the more chances you have of things working out and success. If you'd like to see more of what we're doing on our small space homestead, then hit subscribe so you can follow our journey if you're not already subscribed. And remember to like, share, and comment on any of our videos. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.